Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the Dear Love Podcast. You can catch us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Listen Notes, Google Music, Podbean, all that good stuff. You already know how this go. Let's get right into it. So I watched a lot of football. Let's just say we finally got through the preseason, which I feel like is the time for all of the guys on the bench to show, hey, we have a mind too. We can play football also. But now I'm starting to look and see, maybe we should have let those guys in preseason keep playing. I mean, week 1 for the Cleveland Browns was a disaster. What happened? Did we forget what we practiced? It's one thing to play on a professional level. See, well, let me start like this. The difference is, first of all, when you score is 6 points. So, granted, the points can shoot up a little bit quicker. But you should never get 21 in real life. And if you don't know what 21 is, it's basically when you play any Madden game or any football game, period. The rule is if you get 21, you don't play. And that's granted, we're saying that you make the extra point also. So you figure 7 points every time you score. If somebody scores 3 times, and you still have 0, or they just up 21 points, the game is over. Because, back in the day, a lot of people used to play tournaments and used to play for money and things like that. And it was more money if you get 21. I forgot what it is for basketball, but you get the drift. So you should never get 21 in a video game ever, let alone real life. I mean, honestly, what happened? What did we do? What were we thinking? We definitely got to get it together. This is the Dear Love Podcast, episode 77. Boy, we're rolling, right? It's been a hell of a year. But not only the Browns, and I'm going to leave the sports stuff alone, but not only the Browns, but the Ravens, 59-10 on the Dolphins, or 49-59? Hell, it don't matter. Another 21. The Steelers, 33-3? Another 20. I mean, I don't know what happened. Maybe we were still asleep for week 1. It's time to wake up. Browns, wake up. Steelers, wake up. Dolphins, just keep tanking the season. We see that's what y'all doing anyway. But NFL need to wake up. Because that's terrible for 3 teams to get smoked like that. And I think it was more. I'm just going off the top. To get smoked like that is not a good thing. We really, really need to get that together. Let's go through these notes here. Speaking of football. Now listen, one thing that comes with the season of football, which is a great time of the year, is parties. Okay? Listen, only invite certain people to the party. Okay? Don't invite everybody. Don't have your nephew's cousin, sister, brother's best friend come. Listen, I'm real particular about people coming to my house. I'm real particular about who I'm around, period. Because don't you hate inviting people to your house? They don't even got to be football. Let's just say parties or get-togethers, dinners, whatever you want to call it. You invite people over to your house and they always bring 25 kids. Listen, it's a list, okay? It's a list right here. A list of people that I want to come. I didn't list 25. I didn't list Cassandra and plus 90. When you bring, I know you have kids, that's cool. Bring your kids if that's what we're doing. But don't bring your kids and your nephews and your nieces and they friends and they cousins. And then the friends' cousins is coming. And it's all right. Who did this? And then make sure there's enough food. When you plan parties, make sure it's enough food for everybody. Make more than enough. If you only invite 5 people, still cook like it's 15, because guess what? People like to eat. People want to come back for more. People want more food, drinks, whatever. You don't want to get to a point where you're having a party and they say, hey, man, this party cool. And somebody say the food is gone. You never want to have the food gone at your parties. But you throw a party, people come over, they have fun. You hate to say it, but you got to start putting plastic down. You got to start putting things down. Because these people are, oh man, especially kids, don't have like a red drink or anything like that. They spilling it. It's falling everywhere. And now it's on your stuff. And they say, oh, I'm sorry. And they take a little napkin and try to wipe it up. Now they smearing your white carpet and you just looking like, ah. What do you do, right? You're stuck. All you can say is, oh, that's okay. That's all right. We'll get it. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Send them the bill. These are your friends, right? You got the addresses? Send a bill to their house. Let them know that it's real. And a lot of people, and not thinking that they're responsible for something getting broken. I know I said come over. I know I said let's party, let's have fun. But that didn't mean tear up everything. That didn't mean I wanted things broken in my house. It's just not a good sign. Or the alternative route could be go to their house and tear something up. You don't ever want to be the person that kind of they give the side eye to when they walk in the building, but I'm not going to keep throwing parties and my stuff get tore up. That's why you can also start a rotation system. Hey, we could party at my house this week. Next week is going to be your house. Then it's going to be your house. And basically just make it where it never gets back to your house. I mean, people are particular, or just go somewhere. Have the party out somewhere. But again, that's what these sports bring. It bring a lot of parties. It bring a lot of chicken, a lot of pizza, and you got to have some fun. But again, watching these games or watching these sports, period, it got to be rules. You know, no standing on the couches, no screaming. For me, it's like no smoking. Like I don't want nobody smoking in my house. That's just me. I feel like if I don't smoke, you shouldn't smoke. Now, if it's a special occasion, maybe, but most likely I'm not really rolling with the smoke thing. You want to drink? Sure. You know, get you something to drink. Something where you're not going to be acting a fool, though. You know, you're not going to come in here and get messed up and now you don't know where you at, or you can't walk, or you fall asleep on the couch. That's another thing. Like, if you can't get drunk to the point where you're asleep at somebody's house on the couch. Get up. We all here to have fun. I never knew how people could sleep through a lot of loud people anyway. If you could sleep through a lot of loud stuff, kudos to you, buddy. You deserve it, because sleeping through a loud party is crazy. And a lot of people do it, and everybody sleep the same way at these parties. Hand over the couch, mouth open, legs open, just knocked out. And they wonder how people draw the little bunny ears on them and all of that. You can't get that drunk at these parties. Listen, treat it like the games. The games start, have fun, end of the game, end of the party. Yeah, we might talk a little bit afterwards. Look, I just keep thinking of another thing. Don't party to the point where you tell people you don't know the time that they leaving. You have to give people a cutoff time, or they will stay there all night and say, well, you said it was, it was all night. It say 12 until. No, it's not until, because you'll be sitting there a long time hosting the party after you ready to go to bed. Just a few pointers on how to do this football season right. Dear Love T. Shaw, I'm out of here.